Hello and welcome to another 3D printing video. I was challenged to make a Harry Potter style wand of my own, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm using 3D Builder and I figured a shaft would be really easy, so I just made a cone, stretched it out, chopped it in half so it's kind of flat on top, and have been adjusting it for that. I was going to take some measurements to see if it was the right size, and it just about was, but they were kind of difficult to get. I had this idea of making a golden handle, maybe like a gold nugget. So I was going to start sculpting and see what happens and see if I could somehow fashion this. As I was going, the idea kind of evolved. I was trying some bumps to make it look like it was a nugget, but that wasn't working out so well, and I figured I would do lines. Just try something, add some texture, see what happens. I figured this would be one of the stone, or one of the set of stones that would be as part of the handle, but you'll see what I do with it later. So I'm just putting creases in it and just fleshing out that shape because I realized the cracks can make it look like a sort of stone. Not necessarily like a gold nugget like I was originally thinking, but this would work as a hopefully not so poop looking rock. I was going for some lines that would give it kind of the texture of more of a stone look. So I did that for a bit. I wanted to make sure that they came together in the right way so it looked more organic rather than as if it was sculpted not well. See right there, yeah, filled in that little gap. And so my plan was to maybe put these end to end, maybe orient it different directions, just use the same nugget, that way I wouldn't have to create any more. And that's what I ended up doing. So right here I'm just kind of filling in those gaps, some areas where in between the creases and some of the fuller areas, made sure they were full enough and didn't look too weird. So I'm going to import that back into 3D Builder after I've exported it from SculptGL. That's the program or the website I used. It started out a little bit too big, so I shrunk it down a bit and was just trying to figure out the right size, how many to do. And I ended up doing 3, and I realized if you put them together, they kind of blend. They don't need to be quite end to end, they can kind of blend together like that. So I flipped the middle one upside down and the top one was the same, almost the same orientation except twisted a little bit counterclockwise. So I positioned the top inside of it, that way I could nestle the wand into it. I subtracted that from it and I saved these as separate files. So I saved the wand shaft by itself and I saved the handle separately. After that, I figured I was going to need a way to 3D print it, so I chopped it right in half and oriented those in such a way that they would build well on a 3D printer. I saved that, and then I think I was ready to 3D print it. I put it all together, saved one solid wand so I could upload that to Thingiverse. Okay, so I finished the wand. It's right here. Because of the way I've made the model, it can come out and go back into that spot. I might glue it in place, but I have like the golden base and I have a little bit of a wash. It's not technically a wash, but it kind of, I tried to mimic that by getting the dark stuff in the cracks, but still having the shiny surface areas. And then I painted the silver. I did the same thing because my printer doesn't have a fan in a good spot. It doesn't actually cool the plastic as it prints it, so it drags around the molten plastic. So I think it's a fine look for this wand anyway, but that's what I would do if I were to make a wand myself. And I did. There it is. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you like content like this, hit subscribe, check out my other videos. I'd love for you to have a look around. And that's going to be it. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.